Northern Powerhouse Boxing Academy is the UK's first female-led boxing club, set up as a community interest company in March 2018. I'm joined by Josie McNamara, who is one of the boxing tutors. Hello, Josie.
Oh, hi, Howard. Yeah, thanks for having me on your show today. I work at Northern Powerhouse Boxing Academy. We are based just in between Hebden Bridge and Todmorden.
Would you like to introduce yourself to the listeners?
I was just somebody that wanted to do a little bit more exercise, and I really liked the look of the classes that they did there and the setup that they had. So I started going along, doing some classes each week, and then just wanted to get more involved, really. Took some qualifications so that I could start teaching the kids boxing. And then over the last few months, I've been running the club on a day-to-day level as a club manager. So it's kind of escalated a little bit since I first turned up on a Wednesday night a couple of years ago. So my background is working in sport, especially with women and girls and children, and making sure they have able to access the sports that they want to access and being able to shine a light on what they do. So finding Northern Powerhouse so close to where I live was perfect, really, because it's just aligned exactly with my experience in the area that I want to work in.
So, although it's the first female-led boxing club in the country, as we said, the work you do is for anyone. Could you tell us about the range of activities and also the ages and abilities of the people you train?
Yeah, so as you say, we are the first female-led boxing club in the country. Northern Powerhouse was started by women and primarily to be a safe and welcoming environment for women and girls to come and box, whether for competition or for just for fitness. But we're not a female exclusive club. Men and boys are just as welcome. We have plenty of men and boys that come to us week in, week out. We provide a range of different activities for all abilities. We have kids from the age of 5 up coming to our kids' classes. We have sessions specifically for girls, for teenage girls, so that they can come and train without anyone else being in the room apart from kids their own age. We have a really popular over 50s class that has quite a few over 60s in it. And then obviously we have the boxing training, we have boxercise, we have strength and conditioning, and anyone of any ability is welcome to come in. We will always make sure that we cater for people if they're coming back to sport or whether it's the first time stepping into a boxing club. I think we're going to make everyone, and we hope to make everyone feel very welcome.
So how has the lockdown affected the academy, and what changes have you had to make?
How has lockdown affected us? Well, it was a real shock last March to have to close our doors, and we definitely, it was definitely difficult for a lot of our members to suddenly not be able to come in and train with us. And for a lot of our members, just coming in and hitting the punch bags is something that really helps them both physically and mentally, and especially at a time when everything felt very uncertain and a bit scary. It was difficult to close our doors, but obviously that's what we had to do. So quite quickly we pivoted on to using Zoom, like everyone had to do when lockdown started, and we started running classes nearly every day. The difference was obviously you don't have the same kit at home that you have in the gym, so we had to kind of tailor our classes that anyone could just be able to do them in their front room or in their kitchen. And that's pretty much how we've been managing to continue since then. We did open a bit back in the autumn, but again, since the second and third lockdown, everything's had to be on Zoom. We're getting very used to it now. We have good numbers attending our classes, and we have all the coaches are always having to think of fresh ways to keep it exciting. And it isn't the same as being in the club, but what our members have told us is that just, turning your computer off at 5 o'clock and getting up and doing some exercise and seeing some familiar faces online is really, really helpful right now. So that's how we will continue until we can open our doors again.
Now, I understand that there's a very special event taking place this weekend, also that you've drawn the short straw. So can you tell us about what's happening today and on Sunday?
Yeah, so this weekend we are doing a 24-hour fundraiser as part of Children's Mental Health Week. We are seeing firsthand, as many people are, the impact that these continuous lockdowns are having on our children and their mental health. And we wanted to be able to do something to raise some money so that we can provide free and funded access to young people over the coming months to be able to come into our gym, or whether it's we work within a school environment to be able to deliver some wellbeing sessions to our local children in our community. We did actually recently receive some money from the Social Enterprise Fund delivered by a company called Unlimited, and that money was specifically to help people who have been suffering during the pandemic, and we used the money to work with a local school to deliver some wellbeing sessions, and we really saw that positive impact that us going in there and doing that session had. So this fundraiser is so we can raise more money so we can continue to do more of the same work in the local community, working with schools and young people that have and are being affected by the pandemic. So yes, we're going to do 24 hours of continuous exercise starting Saturday morning and running till Sunday morning. I have drawn the short straw. I'm doing the 2 to 3 a.m. slot. So I'm going to have to set quite a few alarms to make sure that I wake up for that. But yeah, it's lovely. It's been great to see members of the club come together and put their name down to get up at 5 in the morning and 6 in the morning to do their bit. And we so far have smashed through our target on our fundraising page. And hopefully we might be able to raise £1,000. It looks like we're getting that way. So yeah, fingers crossed we all do our bit and complete the challenge.
Well, good luck with that one.
Great.
How can people get in touch to contribute to the Academy or to find out more about the great things that you're doing?
Yeah, we would be absolutely delighted if anyone would like to contribute to our fundraiser this weekend. We have a Just Giving page. You can search for us just using NPBA, and we should pop up under the crowdfunder section. Just to give you an idea, a £5 donation will allow one child to access one session of what we do. And so, yeah, any contributions are very gratefully received. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram under Northern Powerhouse Boxing, and our website should pop up if you use Google. Yeah, it would be fantastic to have more people follow what we do, and we can help spread the word about the work we're doing in the community and under our roof down Eastwood near Hebden Bridge.
Well, thanks, Josie. And finally, is there a track that you'd like to hear?
Yeah, I have got a track in mind. Members of our club, this song will probably send shivers down their spine. It's used quite a lot for fitness sessions, I think, around the world. And it is Flower by Moby. A lot of people use this for doing squats or press-ups in time with the music. And it is pretty brutal because it's quite a long track. But yeah, I thought that would be a fitting one for you to play for us today.
A good choice there. And once again, Josie, thank you very much for giving up your time.
Thank you.
Green Sally up, green Sally down. Last done start, gotta tell the ground. Green Sally up, green Sally down. Last done start, gotta tell the ground.